So I'm filming this from my car because it just hit me that Oscar season is here, and I want to list off the 5 films that I want to see that are actually in the theaters right now, which means I'm going to have to do another run. If you remember, like I made videos last year, I watched like 7 movies in 1 week at the theaters, which is a lot for even me. Heretic with Hugh Grant. Here, the Robert Zemeckis film. Meanwhile on Earth. It looks like a French or German film, but it looks really interesting. I started watching the trailer, but then I stopped watching trailers because they basically tell you the movie, it seems like. So I stopped it, but it looks great. Let's see, Conclave, and then the Cillian Murphy movie, Small Things Like These. These are going to be really, I say Oscar season because, it's November at the time of this showing, end of 2024. So that means everybody's putting in their Oscar films, that what they think are Oscar-worthy films, just before, we're a couple months before the Oscars. So that's fresh in the brain of the Academy, all these films, and there's more to come. There's more than this. So I don't know, how am I going to do this? Like, am I just going to have to just bite the bullet and just go to like 5 of these movies in a couple of days? Does anybody else do that? Is anybody else interested in these movies? I've not heard good things about the Robert Zemeckis film here with Tom Hanks and Helen Hunt, I think, because there's a lot of CGI going on, which I think is going to be the future, right? Isn't that going to be the future? I don't know. Maybe people are rejecting it because they don't want that kind of thing. But I'm going to go in there and try and watch the story. I don't know what the pushback, if there was any, about Carrie Fisher in Star Wars, the latest Star Wars trilogy that came out, several years ago. Because she died, obviously, but they had her in there. And they actually had the couple of the Empire, like the guy who runs the Death Star, that guy, he was CGI'd, if that's the way to say it. So I don't know. I don't know it's Zemeckis. Zemeckis has done some great movies. So I'll still give it a chance. I love Hugh Grant. I think so. You go back to so much of the 90s comedies, though. They don't really, I don't know if they hold up. But, his HBO series with Nicole Kidman was great. This looks right up that kind of thing, maybe even a little bit further down the road. I've heard Conclave is good. Generally, I'm not interested in the Vatican. I'm sorry. I'm just not. And then, Cillian Murphy. I don't remember what the Cillian Murphy movie is. I probably told this story before, but one of the reasons I'm not able to say exactly what these movies are about is because I try not to watch the trailers. The trailers will get me interested, but the reason I bring it up is because the story I was going to tell that I think I've told multiple times is I saw Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, the Coen brothers, without knowing anything about it. Saturday night, we decided to go, let's just go see a movie. I let her pick, and I'm sitting down. I think I'm probably stoned, probably had a few wines, but I'm in a good state of mind. I'm not like sleepy or anything. Plus I was much younger. Popcorn, snow caps, whatever. And what a movie. Not knowing anything about a movie and walking into an Oscar-worthy movie is still one of the best experiences of my life. I had a similar experience to David Lynch's Wild at Heart with Nicolas Cage. And, I can't remember her name. She's so good. It'll come to me later. Put it if somebody thinks of it, put it in the comments. The David Lynch film. I knew it was popular. I knew it was a cult classic, but I saw it in, I think, 2019, and it was amazing. But I didn't know anything about it. That's my point. So, I don't want to watch trailers. So I'm going to go into some of these movies, and I'm not going to really, I kind of eyeball Rotten Tomatoes, and I'll watch part of a trailer. Like I watched Meanwhile on Earth. I think it looks great. and it was about a 2-minute trailer. And after about 30 seconds, I was like, stop it, please. I know where this is going. I don't want to know anymore. So, yeah, it's going to have to be a barn burner week, I think. What do you think? Are you going to join me in this? Should we do it together? Should we like a watch party? Will we go watch these movies? If you have any more that you think I should watch, throw it in there. I think those look like the best ones to me. There's a Christmas movie with Michael Cera, and I love Michael Cera, especially his Twin Peaks appearance, Twin Peaks Season 3. If you haven't seen it, just Google it right now on YouTube. It's so good. I'm going to save the Christmas stuff for a couple of weeks, though, because we've got some time. So, yeah. All right. That's it. Let me know.